grateful post today. I actually got to play a gig over the weekend in front of people. It was a really, really cool, amazing time. It was distanced. I had my face shield on. And yeah, my Willie Jack brothers really pulled together a cool, fun, safe event. Um, and I think, yeah, everybody just kind of was able to have a good time, keep in their own little isolated circles, and enjoy some live music for a change. So that was really, really cool. Um, Played with my brothers who put together the event, Willie Jack and the Northern Light. And I also ended up getting to play on the Super Jam set, which was amazing. It had Jamie and Pappy from Cabinet were on it, which is just a really cool, amazing thing. And then John Kay was playing right before us. If you're not familiar with him, I'm not sure if I'm saying it correct. This Kadlecic maybe. Um, but he played with with Dark Star Orchestra for a long time, which is a really, really kind of a big, I think a big deal in the Grateful Dead community. I'm not too hip to all of it myself, because I'm like a funk and a jazz child, but I think he's like a pretty big figure in that community. So it was really, really an honor to get up there, and it's cool because I've opened up for him like in various capacities a couple of times, and it was cool to finally kind of get a jam to come to fruition and to have it really just be amazing on point time. So I'll tell my little like coming up story. So the first time we opened for John Kay, I believe I was with Ja People, and it was like Bears Picnic. I don't know how long ago, maybe 2015 or 16, and it's just a really cool like festival event, music festival event. We were playing some reggae, and then after that, our bro Joe C, who plays in Willie Jack, was playing after us with something, and I think he might have been playing with us, like he might have been doing percussion with us that gig. Um, but yeah, that said, it was just a cool gig, and we got to open for him. And then the next time I got to like kind of open for him, it was his Golden Gate Wingman act. It was like the next year, and I had like some solo things going with the looper. So I was like pretty excited to get like a high profile gig with like John Kay on the bill, and man, it was so frustrating though because this one, man, rock and roll life right here. But yeah, what happened on this one was I got booked by the venue, I think by the venue, to be like the opener, and I was cool, thrilled, and then I started hearing back, getting stories that like from the venue that it was the management, and then getting other stories from the management that it was like, no, it's not us, it's the venue. So it was like, it was kind of this like thing, like just going back and forth, and I never figured out who who done it, but basically like they had their crowd in that room, and then instead of opening for them like it was supposed to be, they like put me in a different room on a different stage, like all kind of like at the last minute. They were just like, oh yeah, by the way. And so like I think I played for like two people, and then I went next door and there was like 1,000 people in there. I'm like, man. So anyways, that was what it was, but it was cool, that it happened, and that like we were kind of in some kind of contact at that point. And then I don't remember how, in what capacities we were kind of doing things in other ways, but there have been a bunch of just festival performances that I've done where he's been on the bill, so we go and watch him because he just does a really cool thing. And his solo shows with his looping are just really, really kind of an amazing thing to behold. So it's cool to watch that. So yeah. Anyways, this weekend we played the set with the Willie Jack dudes. They crushed all this material, which I was really happy about because we haven't really played together at all. And then this gig comes along, and we're like, well, okay, should we throw some new songs in there? And it's like, well, we haven't really practiced them. How hard are they? And then it's like 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, which is like, go listen to that song if you don't know it. It's a tough tune. Um, and the groove, I think especially, is like Steve Gadd, and just trying to get that part to sound solid with a no rehearsal situation is like one of those that makes you maybe cringe a little bit on the inside, but I was really hopeful because our drummer was the one who suggested it, so obviously he'd been working on it, and when we got to the gig, they just crushed it. So I think it was a good call. Seeing that it was successful. If we had messed it up, I'd be crying about it now. But anyways, then yeah, the Super Jam set came on, and John had done his like solo looping thing before us for like 2 hours or 2.5 hours, just absolutely crushing this solo set, playing these long forms. Like I can do it a little bit with Ableton, like play a long form on something and loop a little bit, but like he was just doing it like with a floor looper of some sort, and just absolutely destroying these long forms like in the best possible way. It was really, really cool and fun to watch. So then when the guys from Cabinet said he's going to play a few songs with us, I'm like, okay, cool, like maybe 1 or 2. And then he got up and he was like, yeah, maybe 4 or 5. And then he like stayed up there with us until 2 in the morning. So it was like really cool and magical. And I'm hoping that it was just because he was genuinely having a good time himself, because I was having a great time. And I don't know if it was always invited, but you know, I heard a lot of places for myself to go in there and trade a bit with him, so I just went ahead and did it. And like I said, he stayed there the whole time, so I can only imagine it's because he was having a good time himself. So John, if you're out there watching this, thank you. And anybody else who's watching this, thank you for watching, and thank you for coming to the channel. And if you haven't already, click like and click subscribe. And if you want to hear, like, I haven't really delved into like a lot of Grateful Dead stuff. I was doing a little bit of Jerry Band on my last video, Jerry and Merle, Finders Keepers, in my last video. But if you want to hear some more of that stuff, I'd be into breaking some of it down. I've always been a little bit anti-Dead, but I think it's just because I've heard it done wrong so many times. But when I listen to guys like John Kay, it's inspiring because he's really done it correctly and he's done it well. So it inspires me to delve in a little bit. So if you're interested in that, I'll tell you right now, I'm maybe a little bit interested myself. So hey, who knows? Maybe we'll just get the content anyways, just because this stuff is fun and music is fun. But if not, I'll give you some more tomorrow. Anyways, I'm going to sign off for now, play you out a bit. Have a great day.